Right, welcome ladies and gents. Look, Ghostbusters Afterlife is actually getting really good reviews across the board, but there are one or two people that are reviewing it negatively, and they show their biases and their agenda within their own reviews. And it's all catered towards Ghostbusters 2016. Very oddly, I don't understand. It's seemingly never going to die. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But I thought we'd take a look at it together and have a good laugh. There's two particular articles I thought we'd look at today. And this is purely just because it's funny. These are individuals that you need to take note of, right? Because if you don't reveal yourself to, have biases, right? Like I say, hey, look, I really like giant creature features. So I'm definitely biased towards them. I say it. I openly say it. I give you that context. These raging douche canoes just drop it into their reviews and still openly hate on it. And I just don't get it, There are some things which I just simply won't watch or review or play, like games and things like that, because I know they're not my cup of tea. I see no point in wasting my own personal time investing into that when I know the outcome will be negative. Now, these individuals are not doing that because what they're doing is going, well, I much preferred 2016's because it was all full of women. Utter laughable. Rather than just going, well, I like the franchise, let's review this as a connective tissue to the original franchise. They're going, well, it erases 2016, so I hate it. What an absolute bunch of jokers. But I just thought this would be utterly hilarious. So like I said, I've got two articles here. The first one is from The Guardian. Absolute horrendous website. But the moment I say that, that's going to be of no surprise to anyone as to the fact that they didn't like the movie. And they literally rated it 1 star. And look at this for a headline. Ghostbusters Afterlife review. A slimy, stinking corpse of a sequel. But it is what is within it that is funny, right? Again, it's all about their biases. So there's a certain advantage to seeing a film like Ghostbusters Afterlife among the cosplaying faithfuls at its New York Comic Con premiere. Crowd response in the cavernous convention hall had a way of clearing up any lingering confusion over why the original Ghostbusters, a crudish comedy featuring Saturday Night Live alumni doing sci-fi flavoured shtick, would be revived as a played straight action spectacle in which children learn that science rules and nothing's more important than the love of family. What's wrong with that? That's some great morals. That's amazing morals. No worries then. We don't want to teach kids morals anymore. Fuck them. Like, God. No, of course not. Anyway, the appeal of a sequel systematically stripped of everything that made its predecessor into enough of a hit to merit this treatment quickly grew evident as the attendees voiced their high decibel approval of what they saw as the true draw of this misbegotten project. An attendee couldn't help but hear the instantaneous focus grouping. Every time another anti-spectral doohickey first appeared on screen, it was met with orgasmic roars of excitement from the audience. Same goes for the awestruck glimpse of the old car, the old costumes, some of the old dialogue, and the rest of the myriad nods to Ivan Reitman's canonised blockbuster. His son Jason, the director who announced the desire to see his installment launch a whole universe of Ghostbusters content during his pre-screening panel, aspires to little more than this deadened rat pulls lever pleasure of recognition. Oh, it's so wrong to give fans what they want. Oh, so wrong. Fuck off. His approach banks on a sycophancy proved reliable in real time at the Javits Centre, that the automatic delight of knowing what things are will supersede the need for the humour or smart-ass charm that initially made Ghostbusters worth watching. At the box office, this underhanded tack may very well pay dividends. This is for the fans after all, but a peculiar breed of fan more interested in identifying objects than what's done with them. Wow! Wow! Wowee! Awful! Absolutely awful. Anyway, and then we go down here, right? Here it is. So it's pandering all the way down. The shocking part being the variety of Reitman's ploys. It's not all groaners like a cop offering a jailed for the night Trevor the phone and asking who you gonna call. There's the set piece with cutesy, mattering mini Stay Puft scratching the itch for cloying mischief makers planted by the minions. Consider the casual cowardice of a script that uses its own mythology to subtly erase 2016's All Gals reboot from the canon. giving the rage-choked trolls carpet bombing IMDb with 0-star ratings the vindication they've always craved. Look, bro, just because you got a boner for 2016's all-gal reboot, I hate to break it to you, but no one liked it, right? It bombed spectacularly. It wasn't just because of trolls. No one liked it. It wasn't good. And it wasn't in canon anyway. It's a reboot. Of course it's not canon, you utter pleb. If it's not canon, then why would this one embrace it in any way, shape or form? Or would they not think to please the fans by going, I tell you what, do you think studios like losing money? I mean, you would think they like losing money based on what they release. But it looks like they're releasing something which is going to go down well with them. And all you're concerned about is 2016's movie being erased by the script. I'd say that's a smart script, wouldn't you? Of course you wouldn't. You're too busy sucking at the teat. Utter nonsense. Anyway, dive into this one because this is hilarious as well. And it seems like they've all taken notes from the same playbook. Ghostbusters Afterlife is a reanimated corpse. And this one goes hard, by the way. Just as FYI, this one goes hard. Where is it? Oh, it's so funny. Here we go. And again, this is it. I've covered the rest. I don't need to do it so much. The true recipients of this largesse are the fans, who are presumably being given what they want after the turmoil surrounding Paul Feig's female-led Ghostbusters in 2016, which for all its weaknesses was a shambling comedy that's closer in spirit to the original Ghostbusters than Afterlife. Shut up. What are you doing? What? While Afterlife is technically female-led, too, it seems unlikely to stir up the same kind of misogynistic wrath, in part because it's less intent on branding itself this way. Oh no, shit me. People don't want misandry thrown in their faces. What, fucking slap my wrist for not wanting to be put down non-stop. Misogynistic, that's fine, but let's learn the word misandry and throw it out there a little bit more. It was a misandristic film. Don't you understand that? And of course you don't. You've probably never even heard that phrase. Anyway, in part because it's less intent on branding itself that way, and in part because it's so outrageously deferential to what it believes they want. It might be right. At a surprise screening at the film in New York Comic Con last week, the crowd cheered regularly at every bit of fan service, from the crunch bar rapper in an old uniform to the way the sheriff, upon being asked by a character who's been thrown behind bars about using the phone, answers, "Who are you going to call?" What is wrong with this? This is great. That's good ways of doing it. It just can't die, can it? Afterlife revisits old villains, tries to build lore out of gleeful nonsense. That sounds great, and sounds really in keeping with the original, but, whatever. And goes with reckless abandon beyond all bounds of good taste, as if to prove there's nothing it won't do to achieve a sense of maudlin coziness. Yeah, sounds like they're going to make a ton of money. Oh no, a studio that suddenly wants to earn money. Oh no, they want money, not agenda. Oh no, they want to make money and not do activism. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Oh, no, wait, you hear that? It's the pendulum swinging the other way. I said this was going to happen, it's happening. They can I hope it makes $1 billion, because if you're going to sell your soul, you might as well get something in return. You know what? It probably will. And you know what that means? It means they did it right. They did it right. But I bet you thought Ghostbusters Afterlife was Ghostbusters 2016 was a smash hit. Oh my god. So funny. Oh god, it just I can't believe it. Like, are you for real? You're like, fuck Ghostbusters Afterlife, pleasing the fans. Like, are you for real? Are you actually do you hear yourself? Who is the editor of Vulture? Who proofread this garbage? Who paid you? Who paid you, Alison Wilmore? Because you don't deserve any money for this. This is tripe, son. Oh, God. Awful stuff. You're a shite reviewer. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. I thought this would be hilarious. Thanks so much for watching. Give the video a like and definitely share the shit out of it. Take care.